monkey. How are you doing?
Greetings and welcome to Chappers TV. Whilst my friend Dan was on his way back from Italy, he stumbled across a machine crafted by the Win Witches. Thus, he made this video report for me. Roll tape.
Hey guys, so as many of you may know, I've been in Italy recently, and we're at the airport just about to head home, and we've come across this fantastic machine. So, well, I won't say any more. Even shows you what happens.
Le Mao. I'm having one of those bad boys in my bedroom next to the Space Invaders coffee table. Guys, a huge thanks to the massive response to the Q&A on my homepage. I shall now answer some of your cues, starting with Bubba123Bub, who says, who was your biggest influence when you first picked up the guitar? Well, that would have to be a resounding The Edge. When I was younger, I started playing when I was 16, and when I was younger, I was a massive U2 fan. I don't know why I'm embarrassed about this, they're a good band. I was a big fan of The Edge. I thought he was a god. And so I learnt a lot of my initial chops from watching Rattle and Hum the DVD. Then it went almost literally from The Edge to Joe Satriani, and my playing did this. Joe is currently, and still always has been, my favourite guitar player. I think he's just got beautiful phrasing, awesome tones. He sings with the guitar. So he's currently my biggest muse.
Chappers TV.
Whilst my new friend Tom from Fields of the Nephilim was chilling out at Chappers abode, drinking coffee and having fun, he had a bit of a Jimmy Jam on this Beautiful Faith Mercury Parlour which I've got, and he seemed to really enjoy it. Roll tape! Tim J. Morrison. Are there any bands, groups or artists you were embarrassed about liking when you were younger? Yeah, there probably were. I used to be really into the Kinks. That's not a bad thing either, is it really? Don't hate me! I've always liked female vocals, so Tina Turner, Michael Jackson, the usual kind of... You know, every so often Chappers likes a change, so I thought, why not take all of my amplifiers back to Marshall and pick up 3 new ones? So I grabbed me a Lee and headed off to Marshall HQ. Roll tape! Joel, how you doing, buddy? I'm cool, man, I'm cool. I'm just sat at the side of the motorway eating a massive sausage. Yeah. Well, whatever you got going, really. I mean, I'm thinking 112. Wicked. Alright, mate, I'll see you in a bit. Right, bye. So here's some gear we just dropped off at Le Marchal Factoire, and we're getting some new stuff here. Good old Joel's going to have to get me something else as well. Very exciting. So we're, me and the Lee are at Marshall checking out some amps and having a chat with the guys about some secret stuff. Lee just pointed out this very nice Stratocaster, which we're going to rape. Man, Jesus, that was loud. For those of you who don't know, Chapman Guitars is making another affordable guitar. Alright! It's very exciting. We're going through the whole voting process again, collaborative design for the win. And you can vote right now on which guitar model you'd like, how much you'd like to spend, etc. This is vote number 1 of many to come, so be involved now and use your voice. And you can vote here between my shiny little paws. This is Lee. Lee, this is Luke.
Ready?
Lee is my tech, road crew, defender of the universe. He's a bit of a legend. He's a blacksmith by trade.
So he can actually make real shit.
He can actually make real shit. So this is the most overdrive ever. This is your favourite channel, isn't it, mate?
It's awesome.
To those of you who are not initiated, this is the famous Marshall couch, signed by thousands of really famous people. And one of them is Richie Sambora, who got a helicopter to Marshall from an hour away when he recently played. Rock and roll, says Joel. Bubba123 Bub again, because he has some popular questions. What was the hardest thing for you to overcome when you were learning to shred like the monkey you are today, and how did you overcome it? That's another hard question, and I think honestly it would have to be theory. I just had zero interest in theory at all. I was like, why do I want to learn all this stuff that means nothing to me, and why is it going to make me a faster, better shred player? And I think, seriously, the only reason I actually really focused on theory was when I had to get a real job. And didn't like it at all. The corporate noose did not suit me, and so I got all of my notes from the ICMP, put them in a cardboard box, had an empty cardboard box on the other side of my desk, and went through all the notes, and then again, and then it kind of clicked, and I suddenly realised how, I guess, modes worked, and everything flourished from there on. You guys know I like to check out new talent on YouTube, don't you? Well, I found me a damn talented dude. Check this guy out, Domino's Mofo. He plays a really good rendition of the Cello Suite number 8, which is my favourite cello suite. I actually do like cello suites, so I'm not making this up, this is true. And he's very good. Watch this. Joey V5, what's on your pedal board? Well, currently my furry minions is this. Always have loved the MXI MC401 Boost overdrive, great pedal. I'm using the Hardwire Achieve Overdrive, Hardwire Reverb, G-Lab True Bypass wah pad with just a regular Dunlop wah and a awesome little Planet Waves tuner. That's about it right now. More coming though. Xbox 360 Gamer 221. Le Mao. Transition. How long have you been playing guitar for, and were you self-taught or did you get lessons? The whole self-taught thing is kind of a fable, isn't it really, because no one's really self-taught. You kind of learn from other people showing you stuff that you take on board. So both my parents are musicians, so I had a bit of a helping hand. My first guitar teacher was a guy called Matt Evas in Trowbridge. He was a brilliant rock guitar player. Didn't know much theory, but he was a really good player. And I used to shake through my lessons. I was so excited. I used to sit there just shaking. And spent about 6 months with him. And then I got lessons from a guy called Mark Wilmot from a band called Slightly Miffed. He was a great guy, really clever, really funny, really into Steve Vai, Joe Satch, that kind of thing, and that really pushed me on. And then I went to the ICMP in London and did a year course, which I didn't really focus on, but I really enjoyed, and I made a lot of good friends. And then I took the learning away and really applied it years later. Been playing for 18 years. I picked up my first ever guitar when I was 16, and it was a white Strat copy called a Falcon, and it sucked ass. Well, that's all from Chappers TV today. Hope you enjoyed this particular wonderful episode. Plenty more to come. This is once a fortnight, and look forward to some absolutely massive news that will change my life in about 30 days' time. Stay tuned. Chappers out.